Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fueled by Insanity. So looking at this gaggle of friends a little bit closer, I noticed that Tracy, she doesn't have those like really gaudy shoulderless sleeve things. It's just that she has her jacket hung like that, and I don't know if that's any better. Like, my reaction is still, girl, what are you doing? Like, I don't know. I look at her design and I see that's how she hangs her jacket, and I'm like, is this how you live your life? Is this what you're doing? I think like the only archetype that I've ever looked at and went like, yeah, I could see someone legitimately like wearing their jacket like that is like the nerdy young girl anime professor. You know the archetype I'm thinking of. The rather lazy like ones, you know, and they're like, naruhodo. You know what I mean? Right? Like I could see the scientist girl from like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl. You know that like smarty girl with the lab coat. Does she ever wear her coat like that? I feel like she does. Man, that show was stupid. I don't know, that's like one of the most like light novel shows that I actually sat down and watched from start to finish. I could have watched a good one like the Monogatari franchise, but nope. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl. Is what it is. I loved how they saved like the incest plot for last in that adaptation. They're like, no, we'll get you right at the end. You'll still get with like the main girl, but you know, we'll tease the sister for that last arc. Anyway. Marshall's eyes are fixed on me, like he's trying to figure something out. Crap. This is going to make Ted suspicious as hell. I didn't consider this. Oh my god. The black pepper from this jerky that I'm eating. It's pretty good. It's also choking me. I didn't consider this at all. Maybe if I played it off, they'll get the hint. Hey, yeah. You know, I finally decided to use my actual name again, instead of going by Candle. 'Cause what kind of weirdo wants to be called that? Smooth, Jeffrey. Shane told me on the way over. It's a shame. Candle was such a fun name. Yeah, it's a shame. Burned out of it? Please, no puns. You've, only just arrived. And so, all of your friends call you Candle. I want to hear the story behind this. I'm never going to be able to live this down, am I? Nope. So, yeah, I can't figure this lads. What do I want to do for him? I don't know. Man, like, jerky that's like made from like a mom and pop place, it just hits different than like the shit you get from like a Walmart. It's good. I also have a Kit Kat. I have one stick left. I'll save that for later. Do you want to tell the story, Jeffrey, or shall I? You can. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Of course. I hate you. I love you too. Anyway. Okay, so, Jeffrey used to be real shy around anyone new. I already know, like, I'm going to regret giving him the freedom to tell the story. He used to do this thing where he'd come up with a different name for himself every time he'd meet someone new, and then go by it for like a day or two. So he introduced himself as Candle when he met me. Marshall didn't tell me. Tell us he was inviting someone over. I didn't have time to come up with a name. So you came up with Candle? Yeah, well, it seemed like a good idea. Who am I kidding? It was the dumbest fucking name. It was the best name. The very best. Somehow, I feel like I'm being ganged up on here. Then again, this is completely a problem of my own creation. Now that the story's out of the way, Sheen waves at Ted, his ears perking up. By the way, I didn't get your name. I'm Ted. Ted waves back, seemingly at ease. That makes one of us, at least. Cause I sure feel like a nervous wreck right now. I'm Sheen. Nice to meet you. Darren told me you were a fan of the Tessa Sato series, right? Yeah, why? When did Darren talk to Ted about this? Wait, talk to him about Ted? No, wait, duh. He's the one who handed me the phone yesterday. Of course they'd have talked. You and Marshall have got something in common. Ted turns to Marshall, a smile making it away across his face. So much for me trying to get him away from books on this outing. Then again, I'd feel bad if Ted didn't have anything in common with any of them. Oh, so you've heard of it? Yeah. I've read the first 2 books. I've been wanting to read the 3rd one, but haven't had the time. And it's so good though. You should. I will, eventually. Well, who's your favorite character? In the 1st or 2nd book? Start with the 1st. It's hard to choose. In the 1st one, I like both Karina and Sid. Did I say those names right? Okay. The 2 mice? Yeah. I was a teenager back when I read it, so it was really nice seeing the world through their eyes. It was neat how it changed perspectives each chapter, so you got to know what both of them were like. Yeah, that was my biggest complaint about the 1st book, to be honest. I didn't like Karina's chapters that much, because she was always on a high horse for one reason or another. Yeah, but that's how she was raised. Sid was too, but he was more rebellious. I liked him more because of that. Besides, he's the whole reason they went on that adventure. So Sid was your favorite? Out of the 2, yeah. But Ran? Yes, was my favorite character overall. Then again, I'm probably biased because I love dragons. He was cool. I'm happy to see the 2 of them hitting. Oh my god. That's fine. Even if it's not a conversation, I fully understand. I figured it'd be best to leave them to it for now, since there's no telling how long they'll be going. Meanwhile, there's something on my mind that I want to ask about. Hey, Sheen? Yeah? Thanks for, not giving away my actual name. I know it's dumb that I keep doing this. Thanks for playing it off the way you did, too. I kind of, I don't know. No worries, man. Darren told me what's happened. It's good to have you back. I jump back when Tracy speaks, having somehow forgotten she's been standing here. I'm starting to regret staying up so late last night, and now that my sleep deprivation, yes, is catching up with me. Good going, Jeffrey. And now I look like a doofus. Both Sheen and Tracy give me a confused look, causing my face to flush red with embarrassment. I, forgot you existed. Oh, that's okay. I forget all the time. The deadpan delivery of her line causes me to giggle. I know Sheen does considering he forgot to wait on me the last time we went to the arcade. Hey, I came back. Yeah, after I waited an hour. Sheesh, sorry. The only reason you even remembered was because I had to text you like 50 times. Hey, it wasn't 50. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't 50. Besides, at least my memory's not as bad as Jeffrey's. What's that supposed to mean? You know what I mean. I don't, actually. Would you say you forgot? Anyways. Did you guys have any plans for today? I was thinking the arcade. Has Candle ever been to the arcade? Jeffrey. Oh shit, sorry. I'm still not used to calling you Jeffrey. And yet Sheen says I'm the one bad with memory. I think he has. Yeah, I think I went with you guys once. Didn't they have laser tag there? Yeah, but we never got to play it. Oh, right. I think that was my fault. I wasn't feeling that good that time. It's no biggie. Should we start heading over? I'm kinda hungry. I didn't have anything to eat this morning. I haven't had anything to eat today, besides this jerky. I don't know why I thought that would make a sound that was like audible on the mic, but I'm like waving it, you know? Because it's a long strand, so I'm like fanning it. There, was that audible? Maybe not. It's pretty good though. Yeah, sure. Marshall, Ted, we're heading out now. Ted and Marshall carry on their conversation, completely tuning Sheen out. Wow, they're really into that series, I guess. I don't think they heard you. You do the same thing. How so? He pauses as he's waiting for me to figure it out, though nothing comes to mind. I don't get it. And this is why I say your memory's bad. What did I do? Nothing. It's nothing. He's got the biggest grin on his face as he says this, so I can't help but ask. I'm like swallowing spit incorrectly. Do you ever just forget how to swallow? I'm sure saliva is going to be the actual death of me. That's gonna be unfortunate. I'm gonna be like trying to like backflip down a flight of stairs and then choke on some spit and break my neck. That's how I'm gonna die. Seriously, what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Sure you don't. He lightly pats my head, and I have to fight back to fight back the blush that's trying to come out. I know I've only been gone for a month, but I missed having him mess around with me like this. Hey, nerds, we're going to the arcade. Somehow Tracy's voice manages to get their attention, even though Sheen's didn't. Oh, that sounds nice. Arcade? I've never been to one before. Oh god, he's a zoomer! Come on, Ted. Have you never been to an arcade? Ah.
Seriously?
Is that weird?
You've gotta get out more, dude.
I guess I've just not had a reason to. I've never had anyone to go with. Well, you're going now, buddy. How far is it anyway?
I think it's about 40 minutes away. Something like that, right?
Nah, it's only 10.
Why did it take us so long to get there last time, then? We got lost last time.
Because somebody didn't want to listen to my directions.
I was trying to help.
You've never been there. I'm the one who knew where it was.
Maybe if you had spoken up sooner.
I did.
Obviously it wasn't loud enough.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Fuck you. We DMC. Is that still the best cutscene from the last decade? In video games? I think so. No, fuck you.
I'm gone for a month, and you already sound like an old married couple. We do not.
I'm on Jeffrey's side, you totally do. I've missed the silly banter amongst my friends. It's nice being around it again. Granted, I'm still not sure how I feel about Tracy being so much closer to Sheen than I am now, but I've just got to accept that. Now I've just got to make sure Marshall doesn't steal away Ted from me as well. I really need to find more things in common with him. Yo, look at this place! Go to the claw game. Win all the plushies. All of them. I have so many plushies because of those machines. Well, not anymore. I donated a bunch of them. That was something that I did for a bit. Is like my family would go on like a year. Like we had like a yearly vacation spot that was like just a couple hours away for Christmas time and shit. And there was like one claw game at an arcade around there that was fair. Like there was nothing like unfair about the claw. It actually had a decent grip to it. And so I would just like spend $10 and clean out like half the plushies in that thing. And then like some years I would just donate like a bunch of them to like charity and shit. Don't do that anymore just because I don't have that many things anymore. Yeah. I also don't think I'd be very good if I tried to like play a claw machine again. Like I'm out of practice, as it were. It is what it is. Sure enough, it doesn't take long to at all to arrive. Music echoes out throughout the building. Echoes out throughout. Okay, the building, as the sounds of the arcade games can be heard from every direction. There's a food stand near the entrance, in case we get hungry, and a couple water fountains nearby. Marshall already made his way over to get himself some food, while Sheen goes to get tokens for all of us. I jump up and down as the surge of excitement energizes me. I feel ready and roaring to go. Unfortunately, not everyone is as enthusiastic as I am. Oh, this place is huge and loud.
I know, isn't it great?
Yeah. I give him a thumbs up, hoping that maybe I can pass on some of my excitement to him, but it doesn't seem to help. If it helps, I had the same reaction my first time. You get used to it. I guess.
You've got me here too, so nothing can go wrong. I'll make sure you have fun.
I now give him not one, but two enthusiastic thumbs up. Yeah! I like Jeffrey. He's fun. Thankfully, my gesture manages to put a smile on his face this time.
See? Look, you're already twice as happy now.
You're such a dork.
Aw, but I'm a happy dork.
I reach out and poke Ted's nose as a silly way to emphasize this fact. He responds by trying to bite my finger, but I'm too quick for him and manage to bop his nose before he can. A question. Are you two dating?
Why do you keep thinking we're dating?
This is the first time she asked, right? Well, are you? I turn to Ted, looking for help on how to respond, and all he does is snicker.
Ted, why?
I'm just saying, if you two were, you'd make a cute couple. Of course, this causes Ted to laugh even more. This must be his revenge for me booping him. Nah, we're not.
I'm back. Gah.
I jump back, startled when I hear him. I wasn't expecting him to return so soon. Wow, Jeffrey.
Hey, don't you wow me.
I'll wow you if I want. This is what I'm talking about.
Anyway.
Actually, I think I'll end the part right here. So I will see you around, everyone.